Mbona umenyamaza?
Mbona selula?
Yeah, bana. Fuck, but I hate startups. Juicy zezangi kuanzishia anything. The only thing I know to start is biashara. That is season 3. Tumeingia bana. Season 2, season 1, it has been real. Double standards. The other thing was all about campus experiences, and now tumeingia mapesa. Kufiti bana bro, long time.
It's been a minute manze.
Mbia wadau, nasikia boys alienda UN.
Connect.
Alienda yana katuacha hapa.
Nilienda ku sort out my shit, get my shit together, get it all together. François Rick and Morty. Miss your reference.
Nilikuwa na shindo. What type of shit are you talking about?
I was just getting my shit together manze. Enjoy inafika point, especially now that tunaongea about finances. Unafika point jo unaumia kimfuko jo. So ilibidi nimeget some things in order.
Fanywe ile kitu
nili.
Fanywe ile kitu.
For another day.
Sorry for another
day, man.
Then on that side, mama's mwingine leo tuko just na the old new faces.
Wow.
Not in whatever you're feeling. The old people. The old. Let's try kutumia hii jina, but don't get what your sentence inafaa kumean. Okay, umekuaje though? Acha niache. I'm excited, that's why I'm talking too much.
No wonder.
Bana. Unajua 3 seasons bana. 3 seasons. Same mchezo. Alafu funny thing, we are not doing our seasons as 13 episodes as it's supposed to be. It's 20 pieces per. So imagine now we have like bana. Alafu watu wametuonyesha mapenzi, like we have niliangalia jana 66-39.
Wow.
So tumebakisha moja 66-40. So it's like it's fun. And then probably God willing tutaenda mahali. It's all about
pushing forward to 10, fika 10.
Bana, tufike 10 bana, at least tuoneke tumefanya thing, but it's all about you now. Ongea, unaona wale watu umeishi kutamani kutesa watu. It's time to shine baby. It's time to shine.
Too sad. Mimi nimekuwa fine. Been doing great. I'm glad to be back here.
I hope you'll stay.
Hope so too.
I hope so.
What can I say? Hope so too.
Incentives bwana. Incentives.
Nianze kupewa, nianze kulamba kidogo. And then
What was that? What did you do?
You know, I'm trying to be just
sound
sane. I'm trying to be sane.
Pardon.
I can't hear your statement. Pardon?
I'm trying to be sane here. But
keyword is trying, huh?
I'm trying, though. I'm trying, but I hope my sanity is going to be clear. I hope so. I hope I'm going to stick.
Keyword is hope. Keyword is hope.
Hope and faith. Probably will be patient with me. Then we can get peace. Umekuaje though on your side? Like generally season 2 tulikuwa na wewe season 2 yote. Almost season 2 kayo tulikuwa.
Tunakuwa na.
So
baba torosha yenje. Sisi tumekuwa hapo.
Sutulie bro.
No.
Yes.
No, the truth must be said.
The thing is, watu unaona venye wako na energy yenye walikuwa wamest off all those episodes hawakukam. Ndio maana watupei space tu. Hawakukuja. Sasa hizi unaona kale ka adrenaline kanavutanga.
Bottled up mazeni, bottled up energy once.
But we are fine though.
Yeah.
That to scare Gio kwa aje, and then we hit it up bro. Because I'm feeling this thing is going to be, it's something we've been thinking here and then. Tuko na vitu mingi I think we're going to do.
Yeah.
I'm hoping we're going to do easy 20 more episodes that we're going to do in this season. I put something that is going to change. Kaizo zingine. Because I didn't expect when I was starting, I wasn't when we, I don't like kusema me, because it wasn't me. To see what when we were starting this thing.
Sawa Shaggy.
when we were starting this thing, I didn't expect that itafika venye kwenye imefika.
Yeah, man. True.
Because one thing about podcasting, okay, so I've always wanted to be broadcaster. One nimekuwa broadcast, but having your own thing that you see it growing from zero to where it is, it's not an easy thing. So I feel unaona kama venye uko na mtoto, unalea mtoto, unalipa school fees kwa nini, sijalipa school fees bado. So I feel it's something that is going to, it's helping people because tumepewa watu wengi opportunity, wame come through, people wameongea, watu nasikia watu wanapenda hiyo sauti nini. Nakumbuka Mercy, we have Mercy, like bado aliniambia na come through. So we expect this season is going to be lit, and this season it's I hope umemaliza vitu zako. Mimi nimepata nimeongea.
Literally umetake your spotlight from me ukajimulika kwa like sawa.
Hata nimejabaza. But ndo nasema like speaking kama sitaki kusema kama like ule mtu tumekuwa kwa hii place yote. I think we're in a good place. And wale watu wamesikiza, it's ukienda kuangalia, nilikuwa check Spotify because that's where, no, in Anchor, that's where you can see most of the thing. Tunaangalia like we have in UK tuko na 4% ya listeners. 4% in whatever total we are getting. So kama you are getting 100 listening in an episode, that means we have like 4 people wanasikiza.
Watu wa mathematics.
Yeah, you see.
Mathematics.
Quick math.
Like 4 people.
Yeah.
And then it's not only in Kenya. Okay, Kenya taking the bigger part of the cake, but it's
Australia.
humbling,
Australia.
tuko UK bado, UK and nini,
UK, United Kisumu ama UK?
United Kibera. But not it's a very humbling moment when you naona hizo rating bwana. And then naona tuko a team growing from 2 people to the team that we are. Tuko watu almost 10. Yeah. Hata kama haijaanza kuleta unga kwa meza, but at least I think
so bana.
Bana, inakulemea.
unajua the thing is hawezi kula stock. Hawezi kula stock. So mtu akisema unga ni probably stock inaleta, but haijaanza kuleta profit.
So tunasema tunasema pesa iko. Unaka stock.
Stock iko. Tunahitaji lights. No, tunahitaji lights, tunahitaji other thing. We need extra mics. We need like to think of how our anniversary is going to be, because our anniversary is around the corner. Yeah. But our first year, mtoto amefikisha mwaka mmoja, so it's just around. Probably we're going to have something good, and we hope so. We hope we're going to places. And in connection with that, I'm going to ask a question that's revolve around the topic of today. It's all about money in our 20s.
Yeah.
Money in our 20s, the things that we planned to do. We had planned to do when we were 20, when we were still at 20, the things we planned to do, and what the thought that is triggered in your body or in your mind whenever you hear the word money. Meister. Nimetaja pesa, money. What thought comes in your mind ASAP nikisema tu pesa?
Pesa. Ganji, mkwanza, mashilingi.
Ndio nasema nini huko? Hata mtu aseme bro niko nikiweza pata so size. First thought tunasikianga ni so wewe unaangalia so mtu mwingine anaona bika nini, nice bling bling nini. What comes in your mind whenever you hear, considering uko kwa hiyo age bracket ya 20s, ukisikia tu pesa, besha, in whatever word unaijua nini hukuja?
Get that mbula, buy that ndula manzi. First thing tu ukisikia doni una spend tu. Hiyo ndio thought ya kwanza. Obviously wazi. Like inakam tu automatic unafikiria acha nione venye nitapea mwili shukrani first of all.
Likujiongezea.
Alafu una maybe how you will spend the rest of the money ukipeanga mwili shukrani.
Just that.
Well, first only acha niingie local kwanza.
Unapiga homa kwanza local.
Ningefikiria venye na spend hii ndo ingine.
Kwa like acha nitumie tu hii before hiyo ingine ikuje nitumie.
Yazi nitumie hii nikifikirianga venye natumia the rest of the money. Si kule yote.
Lazima mtelo kwa utishia watu bana. Pia ninakunyonga hiyo.
What you're getting I can also get.
Hata ukikuja pia mimi naweza kunywa. You will not scare me bana. Utatutishwi.
Atugonga na hiki kitu. So Ndech, what thought is triggered in your mind whenever someone says mention money?
Inalingana na ni pesa gani? Pesa kama haipitishi, tutasema pesa ngapi? Haijapitisha 10k kwenda juu. Sasa hapo tutafikiria spending. Ama haijapitisha 1000 kwenda juu. Tutafikiria spending. If I get that money, first thing tutafikiria maybe it's been long since I went swimming. I love the water. I know, different.
Concept down.
As in just treat myself. But if it's larger than that, think of something you can invest in.
Okay.
In your 20s.
Yeah.
20s.
I'm still in my 20s, bro. Yeah.
20s. So.
What's your thoughts?
Go focus, man.
We have different priorities.
Focus.
Nasikia venye Mr. amesema. Like priorities zake zina differ from the other person.
No.
So yako mtu akimention
okay. First.
ama mtu angemention hiyo time JK ina 20 years.
No, since say because I'm definitely past my 20s. Don't ask which, I will not say which age, but point is I'm past my 20s. Past my 20s sijafika 40. Hapo katikati. In my 20s the first thing that always came to me was drinks, because now that's what I used to drink. So heavy. So that is the one and only thing that came to drinks like Nani Meister.
Yeah.
First thing. First, not even local. First thing, dude, because
regardless hata kama unaenda kuiva bado ni local. Kulingana pesa zenye uko nazo.
That is the first thing. Because you know back then now they do take 2 or 3 things here and there. Then so now see by the end of the week, let's say, because back then you're young. Excuse me, young and energetic, so you're doing anything and everything.
Yeah.
So you're getting your money at the end of the week, either Friday or Saturday.
It's something that you're quite sure diki tutapata.
You're getting it. So Friday, it's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday night. It's Saturday, Sunday. So yeah. Friday, it's weekend. Mfuge na kusumbua. Go out. That's always the first thing that came to mind.
That was the thought. Ukisikia tu pesa.
Acha size. Regardless of the amount, you were 20 and that, you were 40, I'm like, hey. Drinks on me.
Acha mimi nataka tu.
Lakini sahi.
Ndio nataka niende hiyo. Saizi mtu at this age. Like saizi mtu akitaja pesa, what's come in your mind saizi? Know that ushapita hiyo energy level.
Mimi nashapita stage. Me is saving.
Saizi it's saving.
Saving.
Damn. Watu wengine walianza unasikia Ndecha anasema hapo hivi ati alianza kusave 20s. Mimi what triggers me? The first thing mimi what triggers me whenever mtu ana mention pesa, it's definitely spending.
Yeah.
I have to buy that nice shoe. I have to buy that nice t-shirt. I have to buy that nice watch. Unfortunately today I don't have my watch. But I have to buy something that I believe. You see.
Check.
I'm just saying.
Take me the third season, 10 hours.
Why are you lying?
Just let me shine. Let me glow. But what the first thing that comes in mind is, and it's not a bad thing at your 20s, it's appreciating myself, appreciating where I got that money from. So it's time nikae chini, I relax. I'm not saizi. I'll not say don't take drugs, because drugs are relative. Probably at ladies are just drugs. They depend.
No, that's like I think we did this last season. Talk about drugs.
It's all
Lack of
it's
choice.
relative. It's
It's relative. There's music,
so there's what money unaspendia your money on. You can unaweza kuwa wewe ni mtu wa kwenda concerts 24/7. Unaweza kuwa wewe ni mtu wa wewe swim all 24/7. That's your drug. You see, the first thing
I'd rather you guys call it addiction than drug.
a drug is don't put it as it's a substance though. So CPS swimming is substance sure thing. So what comes in my mind is just spending. But I think from how venye mimi nimelelewa, I agree with Ndech akisema also saving comes in mind. And it's a I'll give you an alignment because bado tutaingililia mambo za saving. Where are we supposed to save? What are we supposed to save? And does it mean that you need to have a lot of money for you to save? The first thing mimi kufikiria nikiwa na aso when I was in first year tumekuwa nayo shule pamoja. When I was in first year I used to do one thing. I didn't have a lot of money, but I would do nikiwa na kama so nilikuwa nimejipea a target. Every day I would save 10 bob. Every day ilikuwa 10 bob. So in a week's time nilikuwa na 70 bob. That means in a year's time nilikuwa na 3,360 shillings. You see, it doesn't. Even though I try kuleta what I did when I was in first year, that was in first year. Nikakuja in second year, I got some kachums. Second year nikapata to project hapa. I was in a big company nikiwa second year, so I had some chums.
Basically uliomoka.
I'm still a teen, bro. Chill. Chill. I went to work in a big company for like 6 months. What I would do, I would save. Niliacha kusave 10 bob, nikaanza kusave 300 bob per day. You see? So 300 bob per day. So listen. 300 bob per day. It's an accumulation of 100,000 and 100k and 800 in 1 year. That's what I did. Me didn't know what as I accumulate. I went nikaeka kwa fixed account. Nikasahau. I continued with that trend after second year yote ikaisha. Third year, that's where the shit really hit the rock. So vile acha niende, so would save leo kesho save nini, but at least I used to kujua ziko kwa fixed account. And then ikaendelea hivyo until to date na kuanga na that place where I do save. It's not about the money, as in there a lot of cash yenye unapata. It's about your discipline yenye unapata. Because from that hata wa leo, hata kama sina nini, I can't access those funds at the moment, but at least I'm working on getting something extra out of it. So hizo pesa zote at least nikize accumulate saa hizi, najua I can get something nice for myself. I can get probably a stew. I can get probably a mix. I can get vitu zenye I know najua saa hizi I really need them. I'm not telling this story to brag. I'm telling this story to just show how I used to do it, to think. Mimi nikiwa first year, hata najua hata uko unaniona class, I would be dundaing like every day. Mimi tulikuwa tunapata time ya cards peke yake. I would do that, but I had that discipline. Yeah, let me start with something yenye I know I can afford. Hata saizi hata tukisema theoretically every day, hata kama uko broke aje, ukosangi kutumia 10 bob yako. Hata kama uko broke aje, ukosangi kutumia 10 bob.
Oh, just order basi.
Do like 10 bob. Hata kama ni something of
Oda mtu sota unakosa kuspend kwa siku man.
Wallahi.
Ushesema wakosa fair.
Boda.
Hata kumya KDF.
Bana. Hata
hata
spend mzee, una spend zero, literally zero.
Uko na negative zone.
It is bad.
So hata Facebook ya ngumu. Ngoja ngumu. Hey.
I see what you
does.
Shani bob ya ngumu. But sasa unataka kumaanisha kuna day unaenda tu plainly hauna hata bob.
Shit happens, man.
Mm-hmm.
Some days you go, you think you get something zero.
Kwa zero man.
And it goes 1 day, 2 days, a week, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months.
Like a month without a dime.
Wait, 2 months.
So is that okay? Acha niulize.
So now that those 2 months now you're doing off in your savings, not to save. That's what you're saving. So 2 months, 3 months, then 4th month something inatokea.
But at least you had saving. Unaona, as in tukiongea kuhusu this topic, it's what else? Where else can you get? Because at our 20s, what we think is nafikiria kwenda dubs, nafikiria kwenda kite, nafikiria kwenda kufanya something else. You see, it's hatufikirii naweza eka wapi hiyo 10 bob when I have it. Si unaona hata mimi nimesema there was a time nilikuwa si save anything. But at least when you have your discipline, you have to get back to kuweka something, because umesema those 2 months probably it's not you. Let's tuseme ni wewe ama tuseme mtu mwingine, you using your saving. Because you had something ulikuwa umeweka when you had it. Now sasa sisi tunakuanga, unajua tumepewa job kwa ile si niko na job. So I can just acha nipige tu raha, I don't care, si kesho mshahara inakaa, you see. Like hivyo ndivyo hadi ile time hiyo mshahara itakatwa, then ndo like
So what's next?
But here's a life hack. Going back to staying in your parents' house, even when you have a job, that's very good. No, that's
advisable.
That's very good.
Advisable.
You know why? You have free food. You're only paying bills. Only pay 2 steam and maji. Uko na food. As in you have free food. Literally free food. Now lipi rent. Sasa ile unamsaidia kidogo. Unamsaidia. Sawa, you at least know that way start on anajaribu. Sasa hata usilipe, ni sada usiliko sawa tu. Lakini of course unajisort fair. Lakini fair si mbaya compared to rent, steamer, maji, net, wife. No. So staying in a parent's place. Very good in the long run.
So
very good.
Acha niulize hii swali. Do you have a particular time ya ku move out? Is there a specific time yenye imewekwa when you are 25, when you are 30, when you are 80, that's when you're supposed to move out of your
there's no specific time. There's none.
So we're just dibamba.
So not say just don't. I mean also don't just bum in your mom's place, in the parents' place. But there's no specific time. There's none. Because race yako si race yangu. Race yake si race yake. But race yangu si race yake. And vice versa. So there's no specific time.
What nini hufanya watu wa move out to their parents from their parents' place?
What makes people move out?
Pressure
ya wazazi, definitely. Na maybe they feel like whatever lifestyle yenye wako nayo saa hizo hawawezi, they can't do that maybe kwa wazazi wao or something of the sort. That's mainly it. But sidhani kuna mtu ameshaitoka kwao ati kwa sababu amefikiria I'm financially stable so now I can. Like people do, but that's usually not the main reason.
It's just mostly pressure. Sorry, cut you. It's a joke, but mostly pressure. Seriously, pressure. You want a life that even yourself can't afford. Then also there's this thing of again back to pressure. He doesn't have to. I must have my own space. Kuna room yako man, relax, maintain. Kuna room yako man,
usiongelewe kila mtu. Kuna wale wenye wanatoka behind the curtains hapo kama drama festival. Sina bana.
Sisi sawa tuna shida. No, sorry, I get, but even if as it doesn't hurt kuvumilia tu kidogo, then usonge ukiwa set. It doesn't hurt.
But don't you think ukiwa kwa somewhere you're very comfortable, inaweza kuclog your mind kutofikiria?
Kuna kwa most like nimeona wase wakipulio card for most of the time for guys wenye bado wako at home wako like hapo uko in your box like hawezi think outside the box and all that, but I don't think it's really true. Cause sidhani umekaziwa, as in ukipata msee mwenye bado wako kwao and wewe huoni like expand mind yake venye wewe unadhani anafaa kwa expand, then it's definitely on him, not the fact that anaishi kwao. Cause sidhani hiyo environment inaweza kuhinda to think outside the box. I don't think so. I'd say it's on the person themselves. Kama yeye mwenyewe ndo haja go out of their way to like think outside the box. Yeah.
That's also to add on, also in as much as uko you're at your parents' house, even though you'll be moving, let's say like now Friday nights or Saturday or work, let's say you're in the work schedule, let's not even talk about the weekend, let's say work schedule. Schedule or schedule, which one is it? Schedule.
Yeah.
Then why is it not Schule, it is school?
That's German for Schule. It's actually German.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, interesting. Okay. But anyway, I remember the train of thought. But as in, it's not. I have forgotten the train of thought again. Hey, inakuja inapotea.
Breathe in.
Mbona enda kuvuka point yao?
Hapo kwa venye mlikuwa mna mention about moving out. Me I'd say pressure mob ni ina come on the person akifeel ana need space venye umesema, na pia mse ana feel like anadai freedom fulani. Najua kuna vitu huwezi do ukiwa kwa mzazi, like coming in late and all that, ukiwa maji. So
unaweza
cheza chini, unaweza but unajua the more una try kucheza chini, the more mse ukuwa drunk. The irony. Una try ku maintain na ndio unachoma zaidi.
Unaweza kufika home unafanya ile that committing with yourself. Mwanzo ni kwa gate. Unajicompose. Zinashuka. For like 15-20 minutes.
Unajipep talk.
Unaingia. Ukiingia kwa lekesa atarudi wewe kunywa.
So I think mse akifeel like kuna vitu anadai kudo, like kama beshto wake wanaenda out nini, msi ana feel niko na curfew and all that, so anafikiria me man I need to get out, nikuwe na space yangu ndo nifanye vitu zenye mi nataka, unaona. I think pia wasee hawadengi kulive under the rules, the fact that uko kwa mzee wako unajua lazima ulive na sawa.
Yes, hiyo heshima tu. Respect for the parents.
So msi ana get older, una realize unadai kufanya vitu zingine but haziko acceptable under kwa mzee wako. So hiyo inaweza kupush wewe move out. Yeah.
What do you think sisi at watu wenye wako under 20s nini tunafaa to save on, because saving is something that is supposed to be incorporated.
Yeah.
Do you think tunafaa to just save ama tukue na this is what we want? I want to invest in land, I want to invest in real estate, I want to invest in showbiz, nataka ku invest in music. What do you think sisi ka youths what tuko?
At this age I'd say tukue too practical. First of all, you're not getting enough money to save to buy land, manze. Yes. So I think bottom line inafaa ikuwe just cultivate your culture ya kusave too. Most of like financial advisors and all that will imply that unafaa ukisave having a target, maybe una try to save to buy something. But I feel at this point, maybe you're not earning enough money to save for something big like a land or something. I think it's more important to cultivate your culture in your youth. Though when like grow older now your skills zimeanza kupay off, uko na like umesettle in your career and all that, already utakuwa na your background ya the culture and the discipline. So now at that point unaweza anza kusave now towards bigger goals now. So at this age I think you should just cultivate your culture too. Kiasi tu. Yeah.
So save.
In short unasema to as in when you are saving just have realistic targets. See ati major unafikiria ati saizi na save sijui ndo ninunue shamba at what age?
Manze,
useme ununue iPhone 13. Baba kwa njia kupiga picha. Kwa serious man.
Cultivate to culture too. Sai cultivate to your culture. Naona isikuwa ati ni kitu humonga that una try ku buy kitu ya meter like a couple of 100 Gs. We try to cultivate your culture ya kila wiki na set aside like punch ama rwabe hivyo tu for the sake tu ndo build to your discipline. Man utajitank huko mbele. Yeah, when uko na finances za ku save like 20 30 G's in a month or something. Yeah.
Or even 30 years, you never know.
Yeah.
Even 30 years.
Have you ever saved?
Yeah.
Then what did you save on?
For me it was not saving on, it was for starters. Nipate hiyo discipline. Because without that discipline ati nita save nini, even if I have a target, sitaweza ku save. If I didn't have that discipline, hadi nikiweka target niseme hivyo na savia, sita manage. So for me it was first of all to get the discipline, but in other places we may save for technically ni issues, like it's like I wouldn't call it saving because I was saving to spend. No. So for me, if I'm saving to spend, it's not much of a saving, it's working for the money in short. No. But if I was saving to put it later somewhere where it can grow, that would be now saving.
Roba. Wewe unajua wewe ndo tunatumia kama milestone.
Wewe
ndo tunatumia kama milestone. Wewe ndo tunatumia kama milestone. Wewe ndo tunatumia milestone. Acha nikuulize, what do you think ina cause sisi watu wenyewe tuko 20 to save, other than the fact that we are not getting anything, tusikuwe na hiyo discipline ya kusave?
What is your nini? First off, I remember the chain of thought before I get to that. The chain of thought was saying before you talk it, I was saying, you know what? Mostly now the pressure of kuhama. As basically, what you're saying, some things just can't do in your parents' house.
Yeah.
Because even the way you'll be moving, even let's say you work, maybe your work schedule is very crazy. You're working let's say you're working 14-hour shifts. Let's say like now you're in the let's say like in the banking industry or in the finance sector, you know. But there's the first quarter, there's the first quarter, first, second, third, and fourth quarters, you know.
Yeah.
When I'm making those the balance sheets and everything.
Yeah.
Those hours I have a friend. Those hours are very crazy, and I'm a friend of both auditing and me. Those hours are very crazy. And you're given like account SARS example SARS as half call. She came in fun. So you see. No, it's like
training by
just training. There you need to like those ones very sensitive. If you make one mistake, it's a random proper.
Yeah.
For those who've done accounts, you know what I'm talking about. So now maybe because of that you start saying, I want to hammer too. Because like no, the money is good. Because they work at a very prestigious auditing firm. Wow. Yeah, the two of them work in two different very prestigious auditing firms. So the work schedule is very crazy. Those funny hours, 15-hour shifts. They work even on at times even work on Saturdays. A friend, she worked at a lot of. There's a friend. No, I was in primary. So she was working in the bank. When the bank closes at 3, one back at it took us 7 because the books must balance.
True.
So see that there's that now. So if every day Monday to Friday, you're leaving home at 11, unatoka asubuhi, unatoka na giza rudi na giza zaidi.
Na giza.
Now sasa tunaishi Rongai, watu wa Rongai hizo. Sasa tunaishi Rongai.
Unajua unasema watu wa Rongai, nikakumbuka eti watu wa Rongai unafikanga taona tawe. Right though.
Hizo basi kwa ziko na plans za kazi.
Watu wa Rongai hadi usimama bomba sikukojoa.
Hizo basi ziko na sockets. Ziko na sockets manze ndio mchaji.
Just feel at home.
But that's relax because it's going to be a long journey.
Yeah.
You see now at the daily even you're going to be like, nakushwa ni kazi. When you get home you just either shower, sleep.
Yeah.
So kushwa ni kazi. It's generally probably just genuinely work.
Yeah.
But you see now be like, you kazi here, this si utoke si, and this the money is good, maybe you want to work there for like 5-6 years come songa. There's that.
Yeah.
Now on to your question. Because unaongea mingi sana.
Wewe umekuwa gashagwa. What is causing what do you think is making watu at 20s not to have that culture, saving culture? Rather than the fact that yes, hatuna zile ati solid continuous flow of cash you expect.
Let me speak for me. Anyway, a problem which I had for me was impulse buying. ila mlekai kuna kaso mbili si can buy fries kwa tao nasikia njaa chipo sababu si kuna so mbili ama si kuna punch ni kule kako half na nini there is that your impulse buying then it is what it is for lack of vision
True. Yeah.
Or say a lack of vision because let's say you're getting let's say it's regular sindio you know every week at the end of the week a Friday alafu nitakuwa na kasotano na punch in a month
uki DJ unakumbuka uki DJ
it is different hey let's not get into that I'm assuming let's say every week at the end of the week even if it's your change ya juu that ka 50 ka 20 to 20 kidogo ka 50 ka so and then you kuna either 500 600 or even let's even 700 sindio kwa 500 you're like say 7 or 5 singona sotano hii sotano say you can afford the next week sindio like hapana let's takunywa the following week Monday tunataka vizuri class inaisha tu na klasi mingi ni moja ya 10 to 2 I'm assuming ama ni mbili let's say 2 so that's 4 so 2 classes 10 to 2 back to back so like 2 twende wapi PS twende wapi si twende that a lot of that so people, as two of you said just have a set goal but they don't set in as much as it's good to set a high goal so Nakumbuka smart. The smart acronym.
By this smart you could say okay hiyo.
Something realistic time.
Measurable.
Yeah, measurable.
Something realistic time.
It was tough.
Yeah. So even if you're getting that 500 600 a week at the end of the week, it has to be realistic. At the end of the month that is 24, so 24 to 2000. In 5 months, utukumekaza that's 10 G's. 5 months, that's 10 G's. Unalala kwenyu, ulipi rent, unapewa fare na marako na dako both your parents. For those who come from a single home family, a single parent family, na kusort. That 10 G's ambia mother don't buy gas. As in set those small because personally that's how I started. Pole sawa basi so sawa basi at the end of this week nitakuwa na hii sawa so another month I love this so in 3 months ndaweza kubuy gas ya hii ya sawa basi so relax don't go this was before you're the actually DJing thing started this before DJing bana una save that no gas I'm like no so that's then the smile on your parents face will give you so much motivation to be like that's what will be like sawa nini wewe utajitolea tu you even give up some things then also shortcuts when I say shortcuts I mean ways of saving money example si lazima kula lunch si lazima
ndio mtu wa 20 askule lunch unajua mtakosa unajua the first thing to 20 ukimwambia askule lunch yes atafikiria out of experience out of exposure yes nitakosa by the me in campus in your time 20s and nikiwa first year second year say mimi skuli lunch but hiyo so yenye niko nayo unakumbuka ile club yetu bro tupewe zag you see
but then una divert do your lunch but unaenda ku spend
I'm talking about ile kabisa okuli lunch na hata hiyo club wendi kumaliza class straight story then fika time umeenda kwa
unasema there's rice at home
kuna rice home bana kuna rice home
if you get it
kuna kamchele home bana kuna ka stew home sisi ya chini
wewe okay
sasa no kule chief for those of you who are listening and probably mnapitia hapo Sanford Town sisi lazima kula Sanford daily bana sisi lazima kula kabaji si lazima ulipata Sanford hapa na utaiacha hapo so relax maintain hiyo si lazima now for those of us who are here for those sisi watu wa stepping kanyaga
Mazigwembe.
Wembe. As in those you see small things, because see like that fast that for me that's 20 bob, which I'm saving. Now you that's 100. In a month that's 400.
Yeah.
Which I didn't have.
Yeah.
See, it's small, yes. But that 400 million is sorting in on my credit.
Which will sort you somewhere in your corner.
Na sorting in my credit, listen kuna credit ya kila wiki kasoro siwezi kosa. Naona kwa phone. Nilikosa jua I was called. Those small things too. Sikia gari ni 50, yeah. Let's go gari ambao, 20 very fast.
Your 30 bob itakusort.
Yeah.
To add on your story, why like tuna find most of the guys in their 20s wanna find hard to save and all that. I think pia ina matter pia na story na instant gratification. Like that's one thing nime encounter over the past weeks. Nilikuwa training fulani at Toyota. This guy alikuwa anaongea about
Maanisha kijana ametoka Ponda kaenda Toyota.
How you misleading too? Alikuwa
story for another day.
I was sorting my shit.
Kijana
Kwa Toyota.
Sasa one white alafu alikuwa chini Toyota. It's like just so calmly, so calmly.
Man.
I also want to have your shit, but I want to sort my shit like you did.
Wait, that's super interesting. Before that, alikuwa UN junior moja.
Like you're sorting your shit.
Tulie man.
Anyway, easy to tuonyeshe bana hii.
Yeah.
As I was saying, sorry na gratification as in yo wase kutaka hiyo need ya like instant gratification. Una get ganji kiasi and the first thing una think about as we started ni kwenda local, kujibuy something.
Kubaya girls.
Exactly.
No, it's a true. As I
As in
lazima
try kuanza kuembrace of late ni delayed gratification. Like delay yo feeling ya kubai njiva ama kujibai ya kicks mbichi or something, like delay yo gratification.
Si lazima uende KFC.
Maze si lazima uifanye sahi. Eka hiyo do.
Kuna tuloko tunachoma kuku.
Hizi kuku za nini za kuku mwitu.
Ono. Zunguka, like delay your gratification. Your future self will thank manze your past self manze. Yeah.
Alafu one way to do that inakuanga immediately umepata pesa, save first and then spend later.
Yeah.
Save first, spend later. In a long run.
Especially see by now you've all experienced this. Ukishavunja thao.
Imesha.
Ukishavunja thao. Haji kwa nini? Hata ukishavunja thao ama punch. Ai ni hivyo. Sasa kwa hizi ni guy. What happened? What did you buy? Credit. Deodorant. Afikisha kwa
An interesting discourse niliona on Twitter ilikuwa some on Black Twitter wasewa maju walikuwa wanaongea about how they don't feel spending money in their account is like wanna feel wakispend cash they are not actually spending money. Ana feel akispend money kwa account ndo ana feel ni kama amespend do. So inaweza translate back to us na setting yetu. Maybe msi anaweza feel akitumia do kwa M-Pesa ndo ana feel ni kama ametumia do. Lakini akitumia cash ana feel ni kama si spend do. So ndo niko na msi akisema akishika do in cash already at the back of their mind ako like he already nisha spend do. Shika cash.
How many times have you all get of this? How many times have you like unasema nini unangojea deal Ivan? Then ushaanza kupanga hiyo do. Hata before ifike.
Yeah.
We've all done that. More than once. I love the moment start planning.
Najua nili
hizi ni gani sasa?
One like cut it short. One practical thing I saw about that ilikuwa a few weeks back nilienda interview ya IBC. Wase.
You're rolling with the big boys literally.
Lazima ujitume basi. At this point, lazima ujitume. So tuko kwa line tunangoja kwenda interview. Hao wase walikuwa wamepata nikawa walikuwa wamerun short of clerks. So walikuwa na come kwa line wako like nani anadai work as a clerk. The clerk analipwa like half of what seat wenye tulikuwa hapo tumeenda the interview for.
Umeenda interview tuambie tu.
Ilikuwa for PO DPO. Yeah.
Bana. Aim for the sun, land on the moon, but
so imagine to go in line like 200 plus people. Not even gonna lie. Tulikuwa wase wengi. Hawa wase clerks wamekam wameishia bado hawatoshi. The RO wako in charge wako like nani anadai kufanya kazi ya clerk. Hiyo like wewe toka kwa line kama utupe papers zako wao uende. Instantly wewe unatoka kwa line wewe tunakusort tunaishia home wewe usha secure job. Imagine wase walikuwa wanakataa wako like atudai hiyo kazi. Wase wako like mi already nisha budget hiyo do ya PO. Like literally mzee anakuambia mimi nisha budget hiyo pesa, siwezi chukua kazi inanilipa less than that. Mimi nishapangia hiyo do, siwezi fanya kazi inanilipa less than hiyo cause me already at the back of my mind nishajua this is how much hours wananilipa. Nishapangia venye natumia hiyo do. So mimi ukiniambia nichukue job inanilipa more than that unaharibu plans zangu. Yeah.
Don't you think kwa hiyo story, don't you think kuna ile pressure tu sisi wenyewe tumejiekea like tumeset bars fulani hadi to an extent hatujui kurudi back to ourselves and to listen to us all. By the way, naweza pata we are aiming too high tu wenyewe tunajua unrealistic things. Don't you think hiyo ni pressure tunajiekea sisi? Umesikia like probably alipo 20 Gs but hapo uko na direct assured thing ya 10 Gs. Hata mimi nimetoka campus, nimegraduate, unasikia mtu anakuambia wewe si ukuje ufanye kwangu una wash kidogo unapata 3 Gs yako, but wewe unasema mimi si niko 20, niko na degree, niko na time mingi ya kurisk, so acha mimi niende mtaani lakini mimi sitachukua hii. Don't you think tumejiwekea hiyo pressure?
I think with money kila mtu amejiwekea pressure. Kuna ile certain limit mtu amejiwekea and with time ina build up pressure each time ukifikiria kuihusu. Na pia I mainly blame a lot of that social media. Kwa sababu in social media you get people living different lifestyles na kila mtu anafikiria maybe that is the definition of wealth, kuwa rich ama kuomoka in something, but it's not really it. Mtu anafaa kukaa chini ujue for you what does it mean kuomoka. Unaona? It's not about what we see
in your own terms.
It's in your own terms sasa. Ndo uweze conquer that unnecessary pressure. You kae chini ufikire in my own terms like kuomoka ni nini? What do I really want? Ndo usijeke hiyo pressure.
Is education a factor? Ndio inafanya sisi tusijue how to invest, how to have that saving culture, tusikuwe na direction of finances. Is education a factor?
Yes and no. Yes, in terms of, as you said, I am young, there's a risk. I can still wait, and probably the risk pays off. No, in terms of, let's say, okay, so it is what it is. Let's say you may age, still educated, but you're like, the risk is not paying off. That makes sense. There's that. She just stops working out. Or, I'm sure we all know cousins or friends who what they read is not what they're getting. It's not for the earning the platform. So yes sir, that's my yes sir.
Hiyo pressure ya mimi hata nikisoma najua me I have this particular talent that I know I can focus on. Also that inatufanya tusifeel tukue tu tumebaki on that constant place si nani alifanya hii course lakini analipwa na hii talent yake. So pia mimi nataka nini na venye Ndecha amesema social media si for example najua Ska anasikiza Ska si anafanyanga tu hizi ngoma lakini probably agenda
anasikizanga
bro. I'll show you stories. Don't Denge set his foot here. Don't worry.
Allah.
Don't worry. Nimwambia this season bana is going to, it's all about money.
Tuambie mapema jo tusikuwe star hapa.
Kama msee anakuja.
Wewe tulia.
Let me say my point first. Let me say my point. No, let me say my point.
Don't get excited. Don't get excited.
Nasema tu hivi kama nakuja wewe jua tu mimi niko na waswali. At the back of I already have them already. Niko nazo already.
So don't worry. But what I'm saying is don't you ile kitu yenye tunasema this is unajua youth what we have it's dopamine imetujaa energy, you have a lot of energy and how people say a youth is it's a youth amekubalishwa ku risk. Wewe you're given a second chance in life because you're given that sympathy of wewe ni youth bado unafaa kufanya hizi mistakes. Hata sisi tulikuwa hapo. But now feel education is a key regardless of whatever because as acha nitumie anaitwa nani Samuel L. Jackson said a talent without papers nimeconfuse watu nimesahau. Denzel Washington alisema a talent without papers it's not talent. Don't call it talent. It's just a skill that you have which is not going to last for long. Reason being mtu atakuja wewe uko hyped. All you want is our 20s is to be recognized. I want mtu wa notice niko na nganya. I want mtu wa notice niko na Air Max fit, niko na denim fit. That's what we want, a recognition. But then tomorrow, sayenye hiyo denim haitakuwa fashion, tutakurecognize na nini? You see? So that's how I'm nasema yes, hatutaki kusoma but hata wa 20s hiyo ndio time tuko na energy mingi. Na ukiangalia wale watu the so called successful because you have to compare your life with another person when you're at 30s at 40s to jua where you are at, not per se comparing yourself exactly like copy pasting but know what do you want to achieve at your 30. As you grow that culture many people will disagree na ndo inatu nini cause tambua bro utajipea pressure yenye unafikiriaje ku target land unataka at your 30 to get a land and yet hauna hata kiatu yako at this moment but having a dream of venye Meister amekuwa akisema he was sorting his shit alienda kwa Toyota mtu mwingine. The thing is if
he was sorting his shit akiwa UN akaenda
alafu the other stuff sikumbuki nani alisema but there's a saying that ilisema if you want a Porsche don't listen to a Toyota person. You see, if you are targeting a Porsche, then don't listen to an advice of a Toyota person. But mimi kenye usema, if hata kama I want a Porsche, I'll give this a Toyota person an ear so that I can najua challenges zenye Toyota hufanya so that I can be able to think of a better version of a Porsche that I want. You see, comparing yourself and listening to other, like unaweza soma hata kama you're doing that IT course and you know this is not your cup of tea. But what you want is probably politics. So sema mimi nimeiva politics so hata sitasoma juu mimi unaenda tu hivyo kuna talanta. Then one day we have seen it. Then one day the devil then one day like this stuff happened to you. Also mnaweza kuwa you're a journalist, you're that kind of person. Uko hapo uko na talent. Yes, talent is there. But you don't have papers. Kuna ule mtu mwenye akona the same level at you na akona papers. So by default, wewe utakuwa always last option kwa hiyo nini.
Hata si papers. Unapata in the same field but this person has worked on the skill and as he or she has perfected it to a level yenye you can only dream of. There are a lot of that happens. See, this person is better at this skill than you. Hata wenye unajua. So the person has the skill plus the papers. It's
mad. Na ndo nilikuwa nasema like papers zinasaidia cause mnaweza kuwa yeye kuna mad skills. Ujue you always utakuwa always the last option. Cause ukikuja nikamwambia what else do you have? We Meister umefanya UN umeenda Toyota umeenda nini utoa hizo certificates zote like uliingia hii training at least a plus on your side because at our 20s that's when we are very sharp. That's why I can naweza enda course nifanye like as for me saizi nafanya course ya financial analysis. I really need me, I know kitu moja, sinanga discipline na finances. I'm the kind of guy nikijua niko na cash, that's money spent. But ikiwa kwa ATM, ikiwa kwa nini, at least I'll feel the pinch pinch of it nikitoa. So I think education is the key. If you want to know about money in our 20s, how we can manage it, don't think of money, think of the skills that you're going to get, so that zinaweza kulead, so that at your 30s unaweza kuwa easy, unaweza kuwa trust. Sasa it's now let me source what I did at my 20s. Kuna watu wengi hata probably in our class there are guys wenye wamejifunza wakitumia, alienda kuuza magari, mwingine alienda kuuza mitush na kwa 20s. Huwezi compare mtu kama mimi mwenye bibi lakanga tu daro nyuma lakanga daro tu nyuma. The only thing nafikiria ni class itaisha lini tufike ile base yetu. This person may come up na discipline. With time huyo mtu akifika 30 hatutakuwa pamoja. Hata kama nitapata job nini, there are certain skills zenye mimi sitakuwa nazo yenye by default ako nazo. Na ndio maana utapata makanga ana pesa mingi kuliko ule anempesa lady, but unaona anempesa lady amejenga nyumba kubwa kuliko huyo makanga. Because the easier you're getting money, the easier you're spending.
Ni ile if the money you have can change your life, eat that money. Bas. Actually makange wengi live by hiyo rule. Kesho na Jumsi anajua si kesho na wai 15 so ama na brown kesho. Unakunywa ndo uko nayo leo na dish yote, unajua kesho bado unawai ganzi nyingine. Yeah.
But nzila mata team sana msongo na wewe. I know this mark makes 20 G's a day. So that 20 ya June yeye. You're 20 by 4 ishafiwa. So sasa by 12 inshallah.
Sasa ndio kutoka hapo.
Ndio hapo kula wewe saba zinaona. So
on matters education, me from my view I feel the context education inaweza kuwa financial literacy on part ya my youth about maganji. Most people actually ukiangalia like education system yetu, at no point in our 844 tulifunzwa about how to manage your finances.
The bad thing about your parents
hadi saizi hawatafunzwa.
Hawatafunzwa. Yani skill like kuna have to go to
I tend to disagree with you, because in most campuses hawezi graduate, like hawezi graduate kama hujafanya entrepreneurship. You see, it's like
that's campus. It's about 844 as in primary high school.
Oh, okay.
Wait, 844 ni primary high school.
As in primary high school, I mean 18 below 18, so I mean. Because like for me I quote unquote learned when once I went to boarding. Because I had to do in a chapo daily, because you can see kwanza chapo na ngumu zote. So I need money for chapo daily hadi midi. Then I did pesa ya midi. Pesa ya kwenda kiko shibekatishwa na nini. So me I had to learn in high school. So by about high school
like wase wafunzo hiyo skills early in life. So if you don't go out of your way to learn your skills, man utaenda kuumia huko mbele. Mbaya sana.
Jukami kasi high school na hiyo lazima hiyo kujinyima chipo. Kutembea. Say be worse. I'll be very bad.
Ungekuwa umekaa pale chini na kale kaini. Okay. Sorry.
On education. Yeah, when you umesema like us as young people like tuko na opportunity ya ku take risks. I don't think like a lot of people actually realize wako at hiyo point ya wanaweza take risks. Unapata msee tu amesit back, realize this is actually the time unafaa ku try out as much, like ku try out a lot,
try everything and everything.
Like hiyo ndio time uko nayo. So imagine like how many people actually acknowledge that, like wanajua man sasa ndo niko na time naweza fanya hizo stuff.
Sasa ndo unaweza enda intern yenye haulipu, you enjoy get that skill, but we don't want that. What we want is just money. We want like, because kitu ya kwanza niliona debt na certain dress nataka kupata dress guy. You see, all we have in all no, don't think in that. what tuko nayo ni as in I'm just targeting what I saw on another person. I don't want to think of what is going as in saizi. Mimi saizi nimeangalia ile miaka nimetaa niko like we. Saizi ndio inanigonga iko like wala life is inatembea bana. So I really need to get my shit together as you say. And also the other thing is
you guys have to actually rest.
Mtu at 20s travel and experience. This is the time hauna responsibilities. This is the time hauna mkid unachunga. Hata kama uko naye, this is the time unaweza ambia your mom ama your dad, nishikie, I want to do things. And when you're traveling, get experience, get education. Usiende tu ati nataka kwenda coast, mimi I drink my week out nitoke huko. Get something out of coast. Ni biashara gani hao watu wanaanza? Ni skill gani naweza apply huko? Ni nini at least something yenye unajua ukikam back home you can think of it. Because mimi life what nimefanya, I think I learned how to save without knowing kutoka kitambo. Without knowing, because I would be like, mi si mtu wa kujinyima, mi uko mtu wa kuspend. But I spend the more that I know haiwezi niuma in case I really need something else. Like if you are to lose something, ka una invest.
Yeah.
Invest on zile pesa unajua haziwezi kuuma. Una invest 30 Gs, alafu hiyo ndo rent yako. Umekelea kwa Bitcoin 30 Gs, ndo school fees yako, hauna anything else. You see?
Ama kuwekelea bet.
Alafu hapo kuwekelea bet inanyonyo hivi.
Kuwekelea bet juu Manchester United.
Nikawe
you see?
I'm offended.
That's the best team in the world, man.
Thank you, bro.
Biggest team in the world.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like we need to travel to get skills and generally risk. Just risk. Do anything, do everything as you said. Just enjoy life.
Let me put an age bracket. Between 19, see 18 symptoms. So between 19 and let's say 20, kienda sana 27. You were 27, I'm assuming. I was ready to bloom, so between 19 and 27, your team, kuna life. As in anything, everything, just be out there. These are free internships, training, do everything. As in your time, between 19 and 27, Apple, do all those crazy stuff, just do it. But not from 27, okay, even pushing it, let's even 28, 19 and 28, that can do everything. Because not 28 now, it's 28 you Maliza. Probably if those who went to high school then direct to campus, 28 probably I'm assuming 28 on a master's, isn't it?
Yeah, true.
Yes, from a master's.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming. Please, the keyword is I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But you need to already a master's and maybe like 2 years outside or 1 year. So now from there, necessary 2 years.
Sounds like
Now start now.
Okay, final remarks.
For me, Seme, on your question, I will blame not nurturing your saving culture at an early age. The difference between most of the people wenye wako matajiri and us and the poor, not in us. Oh Lord, I'm not there. And the poor ni for the rich people atapata mtoto afungulie mtoto bank account ya kusave. So in as much as mtoto hajui saving culture ni nini, at the age of let's say 6 ama 7, kwa mtoto amesaviwa like over 7k kuendelea. Unaona? And then now when the child gets to age yenye ameanza kujielewa, ameanza kutrainiwa, you don't have to eat all your money. You don't have to eat. You can save some for later. You never know what comes. Emergency funds, kuna hizo vitu zote. Like that's the difference between the rich and the poor. They don't eat up everything mara moja. And then one thing I'd really like to say, nieti, if whatever you want to invest on, if it's very common, very very common, chances ya ku get benefit ama get anything out of whatever, it's not worth it's not worth it. It's not worth investing in kwa sababu you can't invest in something yenye kila mtu ashafikiria, unaona? Na at your 20s, yes, ni poa kusema ati you can risk it, but learn, as in tuanze kuwa na your discipline mapema. It's never too late. Ukianza mapema, the better for you in the future. Your 20s usijicomfort na hizi memes that sijui kama haiwezi nunua shamba atikula yote. No, you need that money. You need that money. Trust me. In as much as haiwezi nunua shamba saizi, in some day, hiyo 20 bob haba na haba tajaza kibaba utanunua hiyo shamba.
Damn, bro.
Haba na haba ni haba mbili.
Jesus. Yeah.
Closing remarks.
Yeah.
I'd say for our listeners, if you're in your 20s, once I invest in financial literacy, maze, itakusave a lot of heartbreaks, uko mbele. Get your money right. Also, one thing is opportunities, manze, hazitakupata ukiwa kijani. Like Roka amesema, get out there, manze. Mimi personally, like the past, I'd say tuko mwezi wa 7. Like the past 4 or 5 months, I may get more exposure than I did the whole of last year, manze. So go out there. Man, go out there. Opportunities hazitakupata kama umetulia, manze. Go out there, put yourself out there. Fanya kila shit, manze, yenye unaweza, bora ikuwe legal. Sipatikane kujabe, manze. And yeah, man, invest in financial literacy and learn how you to manage your money. Itakusaidia sana.
Before malize. About financial literacy. Yeah, they call me. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So as much as you are learning all this, please, remember, just have fun, sir.
Yeah.
Just yes, Julie. No. Have some fun. Have some time to unwind, to relax, even if it's one day, because burnout is real. Kuchapa burnout. I'm going to back kuchapa burnout. You've been working constantly, 5, 6, 7, 8 months, 9 to 10, not 9 to 5, 9 to 10 p.m. As in 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. 13 hours. That's what I mean. What's crazy? Hey, wait, itafika point to two burnout. So remember, have some time. Take off, have some time. Relax. Enjoy the fresh air. Don't drink. Enjoy the fresh air. Toka tu sawa.
Yeah, tukifunga, it's all about just get skills. And also, remember there's one thing our parents didn't do, right? They didn't tell us, wakitupea pesa za offering, wakakuwa wanatuambia hiyo 10 bob, jua kuweka 5 bob utaitumia next Sunday. Because watuambia just take that 10 bob, enda ukule sweetie and whatever. So I think from that time, next time, this is a big episode that we can do. So next time we touch on where can we save? Where as a youth can I invest? Because I'm not supposed to invest kwa shamba. Like where can I invest? How is financial literacy affecting us? So I think hizo ni vitu zingine, because we can talk about money here to all night, but till next time bana mzee, and thank you to all people when you tune in, and Fibrotalk podcast on all platform, iTunes, blah blah blah, Spotify, blah blah blah. Just go there and tutasema that Small Kev, it was my name and it is my name.
Mr. Upper, it was so nice, man, being back. Season 3, we're coming.
You're back like them Congo.
It's all about money, power, and fame, and we out.
Yes, R_M on Twitter. I will not spell my name, by now you know. What is my name? Until next time, my friends.
Karaoke Clutch. Hope to see you next time.
Yeah, stay thirsty.
Yes.
You mother.